Hello everyone, I'm your host Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. Touch the light. Does this just take me straight? It's short. Ardon? Wait a minute. The second largest of the Somerset Isles, Ardon has always served as the High Elves as a buffer between their serene archipelago, however you say it, I would never get right, and the turmoil of Tamriel. The Altmer of Auradon have been hardened by generations of repelling invaders, pirates, and plagues. I thought we were going to start with Canarthy's Roost. I guess I'm in the Volcal Guard? This looks like a boat.
Water looks different in every harbour. Love the shallows here.
Okay.
Our next run, I'm going to volunteer for the Crow's Nest. Tired of stinking cargo, stinking crewmates, stinking captains. Blah.
Blah. Blah, he says. Did I get the... Oh, there it is. Ah. I didn't do that. Why is that marked as completed? Weird.
You're awake. I was worried you'd never wake up.
Okay. Something's not correct because we should be in Canarthy's Roost. I could have sworn that's where you ended up. Let's that kind of breaks a couple plot points. Hold on. The island off the south coast of Elsewhere is named after the Khajiit goddess of weather in the sky, who is usually represented as a great hawk. She finds many worshippers among the catfolk, sailors, and farmers, especially those who grow moon sugar cane. Yeah, Canarthy is the Khajiit equivalent of Kine. Or who is Kine the equivalent of? Because Kine is the Nordic one. There we go. I think. To my friend from the beach. Okay, this must be the starting point. Now I've got to check. Hold on. Okay, I think this is the one. Mr. Miserable, it is not every day that someone falls from the sky, but here you are. I've been watching you as you go here and there across Canarthy's Roost. Do not be worried. You are fitting right in. Excuse me. Fitting right in, yes? In this, we are alike. But alas, I'm a busy Khajiit. I have no time to uncover why the dead rise in the Temple of the Morning Springs, nor why the sea vipers pick through smashed Dominion ships and shattered shoals. Perhaps you will know one day soon. On that day, seek out the fine-looking Khajiit by the bridge to Mistral, and I'll trade curiosity for coin. Your new friend, Razumdar. Hey, we get to deal with Razumdar! He's a great character. Let's go to this one, because it's a little closer. Oh, I should. Mr. Mizzle's been upgraded. He went from soul shriven to mind shriven. As he tries to wrap around his head around the fact that he is now in a different... Queen's own sword. He's in a different time? Reality? I don't know. It's really unclear because Meridia's thing kind of... Well, Meridia has always been kind of alluded when it comes to time. But she's basically letting you see... It's not quite seeing, it's you're experiencing it. So it's almost kind of like a dragon break. In that you're seeing... It doesn't make any sense time-wise.
Can any of you hear me?
Oh, Therian.
Where are you?
Hello, Therian.
You there. Have you seen my squad?
I don't know what you mean.
We were all on a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canarthy's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad.
Did they survive the hurricane?
Thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edalus, Onglon, and Nistel.
Onglon?
2 of us can cover more ground.
I'll help find your squad.
I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us. But hurricanes, they're another matter. I fear my squad is banged up worse than I am.
What can I do about their wounds?
Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it blow juice. The wreck scattered bottles across the beach must be what brought out the aelids.
Aelids? What do you mean?
Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger. I've heard their cries up and down the beach since I came to. Their sweet tooth is bigger than their walnut brains. I saw one of the stupid things swallow a whole bottle of blow juice.
If I see any, I'll bring Torchbug Treacle to your squad.
Good luck. Do me a favor. If you find them before I do, tell them the ocean hasn't killed me yet.
Okay. Allets. Oh, those are fun. Nope, there's some now. They're basically the worst end result of a Guar. It's just the legs and the head and his stomach. They don't even have the arms. God, they are not pleasant. Okay, here's one. Oh, they're alive.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet?
Sergeant Furion sent me to find you.
Alive? Good. That's good. Wave smashed me against the ship. Cracked a few ribs. Not the best feeling.
I'll go get some treacle for you. I guess I should be killing the Aelits. Is this in range? Is this going to count for the objective? Oh, did they not? Oh, they didn't. I was kind of expecting that you would find it in their stomachs. Okay, let's just look for some treacle then. There's some.
Glowdew tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it knits my ribs, I'll drink the whole bottle.
I'll look for the rest of your
Good.
squad.
I'll find Sergeant Furion. Go. Get them back safe.
Okay. Oh, there's another bottle. Oh, aren't these dark elf bottles? They're like the decanters or something like that. Nistel.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm.
Oh, I like her
Give me
piercings.
some good news.
Sergeant Furion sent me to find you.
I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could, but it tore the skin off my palms. If I can't hold a weapon, I'm useless to my squad. Do you have any bandages? I lost my kit to the sea.
The treacle will help.
Blow juice? Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft Spleen Shanker, I'll push through the beach and find Sergeant Furion.
Spleen Shanker, you say? I told Sergeant Furion to find the rest of your squad.
Hope they appreciate their good fortune when you find them. I can get inland after I rest. Fight with purpose.
Huh. Irish devil woman. Oh, go fishing. It's so weird having now done all the fishing stuff. Like, I actually look forward to fishing when the new stuff comes out. It's really weird. It's not something I ever thought I would do in this game. But it's actually pretty relaxing. Unglorn.
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you came by. Have you seen any other Marines along the beach?
Sergeant Farian sent me to find you.
She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. If I don't put too much weight on it, I can manage a good hobble.
Here, treacle.
Glow juice? By the gods, it just might. Soon as I can stand on my own, I'll head inland.
I found everyone in your squad.
Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know Sergeant Firian and the rest of the squad are all right. I think he said something about looking for shelter in a nearby cave, but I was still coughing up sand.
Okay. That say Temple of the Dark Moon? Or sure does. I hear snakes. I'm stuck. I see snakes. Little snake. Tied to a blood-stained post is the body of a Wood Elf Marine. He appears to have died recently. The armor bears the insignia of an Aldmeri Dominion Marine lieutenant. His corpse is soaked in blood as if from many shallow cuts. Greenish foam mingles with the smeared blood. The cuts in the lieutenant's body form strange but repetitive patterns. His blood was smeared across the uncut portions of skin to create wave-like symbols. The exact cause of his death is unclear. There's a lot of bones in here. Hey, another snake. Hello, low polygon snake. Whoop, there you go. No, I was kind of hoping it would give guts. Talking about fishing. Oh right, I forgot I have the torch. Makes everything lighter.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him?
I found his body in the cave. Someone killed him.
What do you mean?
It looks like he was killed in some sort of ritual.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death. What else was in that cave?
Lots of bones, candles, and snakes. Also wooden posts.
Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Estelle spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
What are you gonna do?
We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around.
Okay.
Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
Did you actually give me... Oh, you did! Wait. Is that an actual... It sure is. Weird. I would say this is an intact ship for the most part. Oh. Quartermaster Oblin. Nice hair. It looks pretty good.
You want a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway? State your business with the crew of the Prowler.
A Dominion Marine was killed in a nearby cave.
The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave?
He was murdered in some kind of ritual. A squad needs reinforcements.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo and shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk?
I'm sure they'll help when where they can.
I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate a replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage.
I'll see if they can do all that.
Oh, and our Sunsighter. Must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can.
I have a few questions.
Sure, talking's easier than working. Well,
Who are the Sea Vipers?
barnacles on the arse. They're all Sea Elves. Malmer, they call themselves. Nothing more than pirates, if you ask me. Some say they have a connection to the water itself, but it's a lie. Anyone can learn weather magic like they do.
What's a Sunsighter?
Captain Jimala uses it to navigate. I could tell you how the sun and stars show the ship's exact position, but none of it matters while it's in the Sea Viper's hands.
Tell me about the Prowler.
The pride of the long coast. We'll sail for the Dominion as long as they pay us to raid enemy shipping.
Are you pirates?
John and Jode, don't let the captain hear you say that. Pirates steal and pillage for themselves. We're privateers, so we do it for whoever pays us. A crucial distinction.
Who's in charge of the Prowler?
Captain Jimala took over the Prowler a few years ago. She's smart, cunning, and deadly dangerous when provoked. She's also luckier than anyone I served. Every ship in the fleet smashed to flinders on Kynarthi's roost. Every ship but the Prowler.
Oh my goodness. Oh, they're here. I have so many things to do.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck.
Oberlin promised reinforcements when the Prowler's repaired.
We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do.
The Prowler needs a replacement helmsman wheel.
Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him out to look for a helmsman's wheel.
I don't want to get anyone killed. I'll do it.
Suit yourself. Anything else we
There are
can do?
leaks in the Prowler that need patching.
Miss Stellis is good with a mallet as she is with her sword. I can have her patch the Prowler's
I'm
leaks.
afraid to make them do anything.
Alright, what else?
I can handle the rest myself.
Alright. I appreciate what you've done for us. We'll keep the Prowler safe while you take care of the rest.
I'm really afraid to make them do anything because they might. Who knows? They might get killed trying to fix a hole in the ship or something. That's a nice little banner. I don't think I've ever noticed one that small. It's just that easy. You just put a little tape on it and you're fine. Patch aft leak. Oh, there's 2 different leaks. Hello? Okay, now I get the helmsman's and the Sunsighter. I don't know what a Sunsighter is. I'm assuming it's a real thing. Ooh, Sky Shard. It was worth coming out here. Just gonna put that in my pocket. Oh no, I guess I'm just gonna let them know that there's one here. Sea Viper Marine? Where? Oh, there. Sea Viper Duelist. Man, I love shallow water like this. It reminds me of the parts of South Florida that I enjoyed. Do I just need to kill sea vipers until I find it? Okay, I got it. That was easy enough. Nice horse.
was fast. Alright, there's room on the Prowler for your Marine friends, as long as they work for their meals.
You promised reinforcements.
I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call.
Then what did your captain say?
Something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
We've got to.
What was that? I take it you're Jimila?
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it.
What do you mean?
Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If
Are you
we weren't
crashing?
so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing.
Come on, game. I'll keep it together.
Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale.
What happened to her?
The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangui recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
Oh. Oh, that's a cool little, like, etching. Design, however you want to call it. No one's fixed this yet, huh? You couldn't make it to the bed, you poor thing.
The Sea Vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane!
Another hurricane? What do you mean?
Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the Sea Vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things.
What did it... Stop, game. Why are you hanging? Stop. What have the Sea Vipers done?
Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island.
The Sea Vipers created the storm?
Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The Sea Vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the Sea Vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow.
Why would it glow?
The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bombs, but I couldn't find any more. So I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please.
Oh, sorry. I hit X a little too quickly. I won't let your crewmates be sacrificed, probably. Oh, that's the hurricane they were talking about. It's a little more noticeable now. Okay, go get that treasure chest. Yeah, I can try to get it? Okay. Leave it for someone else who needs it. Ooh, this is cool. Reminds me of Great Bay from Majora's Mask. Okay, above. Oh, that's definitely not the way I can go. This is more atmospheric than Tempest Island, or whatever it's called, the dungeon.
Those Sea Vipers are insane!
Are you a Nord? I guess I should have been able to tell. His name was like Varkvid or something. sewer.
They won't kill me today.
Ooh. Well, that was easy. I'm assuming there were supposed to be a lot of guards here, but so many players have been here, they're all dead. Works for me. So much water. I'd prefer if it was more shallow. Like this. Ah, beautiful shallows. Hello, other players. This way.
Sur and Verkvild returned just after the
Verkvild, that was his
skies
name.
cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank.
Yes, I stopped the ritual and freed your crewmen.
Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew. They're welcome aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
See, had I not done this, and I saw her in Mistral, it wouldn't make any sense. I don't know if we will see her there, but I got a shield. Hey, trainee armor. So that leaves the other island section of the island. She's working.
With a little luck, we'll have this cleared away before the tide comes in.
Why would that be luck?
Those damn sea vipers still watching us? Course they are.
Okay. Lyrian, your thoughts?
I'm glad we could help get the Prowler seaworthy. If the sea vipers are causing any more trouble, the Dominion needs all the ships it can get.
Fair enough. I want to meet Razumdur already. I see a platinum vein. I'm gonna get it. Gimme. Yeah. That's the first piece of ochre I've gotten? Weird. Well, Mr. Miserable, that is. Ochre is such a... There's like, okay, there's not a lot of jewelry crafted furnishings yet. There were a bunch. There was maybe like 2 dozen at most added in Somerset, and then another dozen or so added in elsewhere. So you really don't need as much ochre as the other stuff, but you get it in droves. Oh, cornflower, that's a good one too. Give me that. Guess I ever need to make anyone magic potions. Like the big... God, there's platinum everywhere. The big crafting or furnishing materials to collect are heartwood and mundane runes, because for whatever reason those things drop way less than the other ones. Like, oh my god, look, there's three rubidite veins in sight. But yeah, I don't know why there's an iron vein right there. But yeah, it's really annoying. Those things sell for so much or cost so much to buy. There's no real reason for it. Especially when most furnishings use those two things the most. Alchemical resin is another one you use a lot of, but not as much. Gathwin.
Please, I need your help. My master's life is in danger.
What happened?
I'm part of an expedition from Eagle's Strand. While we explored the Temple of the Morning Springs, the dead began to rise. The others fled, but my master never emerged. Aurelian taught me to know when I should ask for help. Well, I'm asking.
What do you need me to do?
2 magical wards seal the temple, marked by emblems of a scorpion and a spider. If you can keep the undead away while I disrupt the wards, we can search for Aurelian together. How about it?
Alright, I'll help you disrupt the
I
wards.
have no doubt Aurelian can protect himself. But if he's trapped inside, we need to get him out.
Why were you in the temple?
My master and I had little to do after the shipwreck. When the locals mentioned a temple where the fountains never run dry, we leapt at the chance to investigate. Ilsil insisted on leading, of course.
Who is Ilsil?
A contemporary of my master. A rival, really. Ilsil found a strange relic inside the temple called a mourning stone. He was barely able to remove it before the undead struck. I think he brought it to Eaglestrand.
Did you learn anything about the Morning Stone?
Aurelian thought it could be used to control the weather, perhaps prevent another hurricane. Ilsil disagreed, of course. He insisted on studying it further at Eaglestrand.
Okay. Are we not going to go to Eaglestrand to confront that guy?
You have such intricate stitching.
That's not... My clothing? Oh, wait. No, not my clothing. I remember you. Wow, you just don't have good textures, do you? Oh, no, you do. It just takes a while to load.
Turn back. You aren't welcome here.
What are you?
I'm whatever I wish to be. I change bodies like high elves change clothes. Though the corpses in this temple limit my wardrobe. What does it matter to you? Why do you trespass?
We're looking for a man named Aurelian.
Ah, the name for my newest outfit. His flesh sags a bit, though the power in his bones reminds me of my youth. And the robes. I'd forgotten the feel of silk upon newly won flesh.
What did you do to Aurelian?
Set foot in this temple and see for yourself. Such commendable posture. I could definitely wear you in the autumn. As for Aurelian, he's fit for display under full moons all new.
Release Aurelian immediately.
I tired of this. Leave or die. It matters not.
That can't be good. We need to get those wards down fast.
He has the voice of a high elf, but I don't think he is... Hello? I don't think he is one.
Spider weaves the web around its prey.
Did I just...
Ward won't keep us out for long.
Did I just beck... Oh, I beckoned her. I was like, come on, Portal. Come here. Here, come on, Seal. Ooh, Golden Flame. Okay, and now the Scorpion. Weird. Spiders and scorpions aren't something I would associate with a Khajiit temple ruin.
Scorpion's poison courses through its prey.
Oh, it did a different
Watch for
beckon.
undead. I'll disrupt the ward.
Okay. Nothing can happen. Catacombs. Yeah, these are freaking out. Whoops, excuse me. Why are there two? I guess I have my pick of which one I want to go through. Oh, damn it, I almost made it. Do these count as undead? Because I think it's just that one guy is like one weird disembodied voice thing is like puppeteering them. I don't think it's they're not moving of their own will. Or I guess that's not the qualification for an undead. Ooh, Misty. Aurelian's observation. Filled with corpses, not one of the Khajiit. Each appears to have died in battle, yet special than Ah, okay. So I need to be going this way, I guess? Hmm. Ah. Oh. So, none. I can never remember the terms. Gold in the top left. So, none. Waxing, that's what it is. Although technically, wouldn't the other one be waning? Not. That's not what waning is. Waning is the crescents on the other side.
The barrier is down. Oh, but before we proceed, I need to speak with you.
Okay.
When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger. I won't let vague threats keep us from my master. But Aurelian is too important to lose. Perhaps we should think before we act.
Why is he so important?
The Dominion relies on Aurelian for his sound judgment. He's taught countless students the ways of Magicka, including some of the Queen's own advisors. His role in the invasion is paramount for our future success. If anything were to happen to him...
I'll do what I can to protect him.
Thank you. We should keep moving. We found the Morning Stone on that pedestal. Wait, that's Aurelian! What's he doing up there?
Ears that large and you still don't listen. Perhaps you need a few alterations. There was a time when the sound of Uldor's voice commanded the terror of thousands.
Who is Uldor?
Why, I'm Uldor. I see your dominion teaches you nothing of my people. I shouldn't bemoan your ignorance. You fools ended centuries of captivity when you removed the Morning Stone.
What is the Morning Stone exactly?
Never mind that accursed blue rock. I'm about to restore my wardrobe to its full glory. Behold this Aurelian fellow. Such vibrancy. I could use more like him, but one must be willing to run through a bolt of silk for the finest coat.
Free Aurelian right now.
I believe I'll keep him. At least until my summoning ritual wears him through. You see, undead are also beige. But I'm willing to adorn myself with hundreds of tawdry outfits in order to collect the more colorful garb at Eagle's Strand.
I can't let you do that.
Then drown in a sea of bones.
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt the summoning ritual. I'll destroy the bone pile. It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the undead away from me.
Eh? Oh, those undead. Did you do it? Oh. Oh, at least they're not very strong. Is she actually doing anything, or is it just a matter of I kill them? They don't actually seem that strong at all. Hey, someone else is here.
One last circle. We can do... Go. Help my master. I'm right behind you.
Why is she worn out? What happened to her?
Stay back!
Ow.
Uldor, get out of my body now!
Silence! None command Uldor!
Come back. Why are there 2 markers here? Oh, that's a lot of spikes. Ow. I didn't land in that.
Uldor, I command you by the tears of the 2 moons, return to your prison.
Ah! That won't hold me for long.
You're Gathwin's ally, yes? Please disable these traps so she can make it to us safely.
Meh.
Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. I'd be little more than a puppet without your timely intervention.
Are you hurt?
Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts, I could sense his. He plans to overwhelm and enslave Kanathi's roost with an undead horde by the next dawn.
How's that possible?
Uldor was a powerful Malmo wizard.
Oh, he's Malmo.
He learned to separate his spirit from his body, even in death. He can wear hundreds of mindless forms at a time. Thankfully, I know his weakness.
What weakness?
The Morning Stone's endless water supply tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When Eilsil removed the Morning Stone from the temple, he set Uldor free. Once again, Eilsil's sloppy methods nearly caused the death of me.
How do we restore the prison?
These gems focus the Morning Stone's power. Uldor had me remove them from his tomb. I propose Gathwin recovers the Morning Stone from Eagle's Strand. Meanwhile, we restore Uldor's prison. Simple enough.
What does the Morning Stone do?
The centerpiece of this old Khajiit temple. After Uldor's reign of terror, the Sea Elves gave it to the Khajiit so it would become the key to his prison.
Am I in danger of being worn?
No, which is why we must be the ones to enter the tomb. After he saw you through my eyes, he seemed convinced that to wear you would destroy him. For some reason, he feared you.
I have no soul, technically, in this timeline. If he can't affect me, I should enter the tomb alone.
No, we must enter the tomb together. Though he can't wear you, he could quite easily obliterate you with his magic. Only by splitting his attention can we hope to defeat him.
I'm ready to face Uldor.
Master, I know what you're planning. I won't let you throw your life away. Aurelian's plan is to let Uldor possess him. They'll both be sealed in the tomb forever. But it doesn't need to be this way. Seal me inside.
Why should you take your master's place?
Aurelian is too important for the Dominion to lose. Besides, we both saw how the summoning ritual weakened my master.
I don't know about this.
Please, help me convince Aurelian. I will
Why
gladly
electric?
seal myself in the tomb to spare my master. Uldor is a threat to all on this island.
I need to hear Aurelian's thoughts before I'm making a decision. Ah.
We should hurry. Uldor won't be trapped for long.
Gathwin wants to take your place in the tomb.
That's madness. I've experienced so many summers. My greatest accomplishment was watching Gathwin blossom into someone who far surpassed my own deeds. No, she must recover the Morning Stone. You and I should confront Uldor.
Okay.
Then we should waste no more time.
Okay.
You can't do this, Master.
The Dominion will thrive without me. It's far stronger than it knows.
Then I should recover the Morning Stone. Farewell, Aurelian. I
know, Gathwin. I know.
Okay. Ah. He was probably okay.
You! I won't wear a poisoned outfit.
I've reconsidered what our combined power can do, Uldor. I willingly give myself over.
I knew such power would tempt you. Very well.
Hurry! Place the tears of the 2 moons in the pedestals.
Wretched fool! I'll turn your friend to ash. I won't be mocked by soiled attire.
Oh, he's doing lots of thundery powers. That tickles. That's supposed to hurt.
Stay away from those pedestals.
Make me.
You worthless rag! This tomb can't hold me forever.
Oh, I guess this was his body.
Go quickly. I feel Uldor's weakness fade. Hurry, tell Gathwen of the plan's success. But don't mourn for me, friend. I earned a useful fate. Few can say the same.
What will happen to you?
Uldor will sustain me. Better a living form than a dusty old skeleton, I suppose. I'd hoped for more time to meditate, but this wasn't what I had in mind. Goodbye, my friend. You're what all in the Dominion should aspire to be.
Farewell, Aurelian. Weird. Why didn't they want you? I guess because this is considered like tutorial. Why is there a bat here?
It's done, isn't it? Aurelian is sealed inside with that monster.
Aurelian saved everyone on this island.
Forgive me. Uldor couldn't be allowed to roam free. Something had to be done, and you had the strength to see what I could not.
What will you do now?
I'll ensure the Morning Stone remains guarded at all times. I should make a full report so the Dominion understands the danger of Uldor's capabilities.
What about Aurelian?
No good comes from dwelling on the past. Aurelian lives, which means there's hope. He's a great man. A good man. I don't care how long it takes. I'll find a way to free him from that monster. Forgive me. You did so much to help a stranger. I won't forget. I can open a portal to the temple courtyard if you wish.
I'd appreciate that.
There you go. Hurry, it won't remain open for long.
Meh. It's one of those choices you gotta make. But I mean, I agree with Aurelian. It's... She's the future, he's the past. Better to look forward to the future. Oh. Who are all these people?
Don't mind Ilring. We're together again, and it's all thanks to you.
Excuse me?
I've been waiting forever to spend time with my darling. A little privacy?
Are you all people that were killed by what's-his-face?
Did you hear the call of Sithis? It was drowned out by the wailing spirits. But now they're at rest.
I don't hear anything.
Then you must be of the living. My eyes are veiled. My time here draws to a close.
The water flows once more. Our souls are no longer bound by...
Oh wow, so these are all people that were controlled by him. There's a lot of people here. Oh right, I got a bow. No, that's not where bows would go. Okay, I'll keep it. Why not? I like the nice serene music now. Oh! It's, the two plot points come together. The Morning Stone is a source of ritual power. Sea Vipers can create storms with ritual magic. What a nice relaxing zone this is. Is that a... Oh, let me get it. Give me some heartwood. You've betrayed me on this day. How about you? Oh wait, is this person going after it? She's not? You're missing out. Even if you don't craft, you can sell this stuff. Yeah, we can talk to Razumdur.
This one does not know what to think. Because if he wants
Hello? There he is. What else is here? Alessio Guilan? Hello, Raz. Why aren't your textures loading? I want to see you better. Wow, it's really fighting to load his textures. Spin. There they are.
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go?
I put an end to the troubles in Shattered Shoals and the Temple of the Morning Springs.
Clearly, you were meant to help us out. Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward.
Thanks.
Keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistral's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in the tall grass.
What do you mean?
Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly.
Why? What's happened?
Kenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Sylvanar could use some help. Find him. Give him this token. He'll know you are a friend.
Okay.
Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The Sylvanar knows this. He is in the Chancery, seeking a peaceful resolution here.
Tell me about the Dominion.
The High Elves, Wood Elves, and Khajiit stand united under the Eagle Banner. We secure our borders against invaders from the Covenant and Pact, but it is no easy task. And Queen Irene leads our Dominion, of course.
Who is the Sylvanar again?
He is the voice and spirit of the Wood Elves. They say he is, was, and will be their greatest leader, whatever that means. This one knows him as an unrivaled diplomat. He is also the Dominion's best hope of resolving this matter peacefully.
And who are you, really?
Razumdar is just a simple Khajiit. He seeks the best for all the people of Tamriel. Also, a saddle that won't pinch the tail. One day.
Okay, he gave me a staff? It doesn't do anything, so I won't keep it, I guess. Gold Fleet's Beacon.
Is the Sylvanar blind?
Vice Reeve
Every
Peladil.
one of these Sea Elves is a venomous serpent waiting to strike. We should have cleansed this place of Maumar scum the moment we arrived.
That's not very forward-thinking of...
A while.
Forward-thinking of you. Like these folks behind you.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maumar?
What do you have against the Maumar?
Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats.
You don't have any say in the negotiations?
Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
Marvel at its slavering maw.
What?
But still, he provides for you, no? And your mother before she...
This big scary lady just went raw and disappeared. Okay. The Sylvanar!
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Kenarthi's Roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled.
Here, have a token.
Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral?
Our mutual friend thought you could use my help.
Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maumar have a treaty with Kenarthi's Roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy.
Why not?
Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, Yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this, with Ambassador Ulondil and headwoman Harani?
You want me to ask them for a copy of the treaty?
Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
Okay, how come they don't give you a name, just the Sylvanar? Let's talk to Ulundil. Ah, it's cool. You never really get to see Marmor up close. They've got pale skin and white eyes. But otherwise, they don't look too dissimilar from a high elf.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Kanathi's Roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow high elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
The Malmor claim Kanathi's Roost?
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price.
Where's the treaty?
We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow high elf wharf-rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand.
The Sylvanar wants to see your copy of the treaty.
And I told him the mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maormer allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island.
Why did you sign a treaty with the Malmor?
Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
Investigate the Chancery? Oh, I gotta go to the island? I don't even know. Maybe this one?
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty?
They both refused.
Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly.
What do you mean?
I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Kanathi's Roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
Is the Sylvanar your real name?
It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose.
Yeah. How long have you held this position?
As Sylvanar. Seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all.
What is your opinion on the Dominion?
A freshly grown fruit, still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosmer people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She simply misses our home of Valenwood.
Who is the Green Lady?
She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosmer people given form. Put simply, she is the love of my life. Also, she grows ill-humoured when I gush about her within earshot. I'd best say no more.
Is she in this room? The boatman's tale.
Be disgusted by its cold, oozing nose.
You talking about a dog?
Keep some distance from the beast. It is only my long exposure to it that allows me to tolerate the smell.
It's just it's Bertle, it's a dog. Oh wait, there's a quest involving these two. This is a fun side quest.
Daggerfall, packs of these horrible monsters roam the streets at night and prey upon the unwary.
It's just a dog.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend?
The Sylvaner needs to see the treaty, but nobody will provide a copy.
Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can, because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious.
Who stole the copy?
A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for him, Sistav. 6 puts them out.
Are you certain Ulandil has the stolen treaty?
Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you.
Why me?
The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
The weather suddenly got worse.
As part of the Dominion, you will gain security.
That seems notable. Give me the shrine. Do I actually have to do some sneaking?
What's your step, Groundwalker?
Excuse me, sir. Clerk Ariamo.
Ambassador Ulandil isn't here. And if he was, he'd be far too busy to entertain the likes of you.
Ouch.
Off limits. You aren't getting through.
Is your name Warden, or are you just a warden?
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors.
What are you guarding?
None of your business. Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either.
Oh, I have so many options. Servant's clothing.
Everything is
Sentry Sinurmian.
Floors that don't sway, sand that creeps into boots, bugs the size of anchors. May the gods see me posted to a proper ship.
Why is that guard upstairs?
So, he's actually doing his job? Most of the time he's writing love letters to some pretty face in town. Zadi or Zami or something. He's a fool in a crow's nest, searching the horizon for any sign of her love.
Huh. Your silver fur. Oh, am I gonna blackmail him?
Everything is so still.
It's so weird. They're all complaining that like things aren't swaying. Like they prefer to exist on a swaying ship. Hello, Warden.
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil, none of your...
Oh, I can't actually give him? Forge a letter for the guard. How do I do that? Oh! You spot blank paper on the scribe's desk. The nearby inkwell has a vaguely fishy smell. Gross. This letter arrived for you.
Give it here. She wants to meet me. Now, out of my way.
Oh, it's easy. Ooh, I have this coral. It's kind of rare. Oh, aren't you bragging with 2 pieces of it? Where's the citizens' leadership of the sovereign? Uh-huh.
Storm comes. They'll get theirs.
Excuse me? Someone just said when the storm comes, they'll get theirs? Are you...
Everything is so
So are Malmer just like born on the sea? Like that's all they know? That seems to be their issue with land. Oh, he's here on the bridge. Somewhere. Hey, Cadwell has a coin like that. His doesn't flip as slow as yours, though. Weird. How come you're... I'm curious, why does his texture take so long to pop in? It's like King Emmerich had the same problem. Oh, those finger animations are not great.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others.
Indeed, here's the treaty.
The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next.
Okay.
The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the Armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach.
Do you think having the treaty will help?
At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Maumar side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulandale, though that would be funny.
Yes, and in most Khajiit ports. Now, let's think of a way out of this mess, shall we?
What? Okay, they're just having their own conversation. Didn't he say to knock first? Oh! A strange aura surrounds the Sylvanar's corpse. His body is warm to the touch. A faint smell of perfume permeates the room.
Time for you to leave.
No! No!
You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me!
He was dead when I arrived.
Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved.
Who would want him dead?
None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city. If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tale until she does. Now go! Go!
Yeah.
3 and 6. A good haul.
Scary.
Ah, our friends.
Climbs trees.
They must have recovered from the storm,
I see you've taken up his seat.
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvanar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty.
The Sylvanar is dead.
Did. But he was just here. What happened?
The Green Lady suspects murder.
How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature?
I was hoping you could tell me.
My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None set sail until his killer is brought to justice.
Could I help?
Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you.
Where should I begin?
On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead to the killer's capture.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maumar to slay our noble envoy.
Shut up, Peladil.
How dare you? The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vice-Reeve.
Outrageous. More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
You two are just two peas in a pod, aren't you? Eh? Wait, it was below? I thought it was above. Oh no, it's right there. I somehow missed it. Apothecary was acting suspicious. Okay. Stake out the warehouse. Am I looking for something? Oh.
No one here. Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Hmm. Okay, so some colluding going on.
You won't hurt me, will you?
Yeah. The terrain's getting a little funky. Hey, Illadiel's here. I'm just gonna read this, don't mind me. Serpent's Kiss. I'm guessing this is the Malmer ship. Captain Ernway. Scary eyes.
Get off my ship before I throw you off!
I need to get into your hold.
And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
I'm Harani's deputy. You will let me below decks.
Why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority ends where my ship begins? On the dock or in the water? Your choice.
I'll leave.
On your way. And don't bother my sailors. They know I'll turn their hides into sailcloth if I catch them shirking.
That's so. Did I get a disguise or something? What did I just get? I guess I got a key?
Another one?
Where's this item? Oh. Oh, a loose hatch, you say? What did I get? I must have gotten something. Quest items? Sea Viper paraphernalia. Sure.
Don't cause trouble.
Meh. I'm so curious. The more I've played this game, and when I go to revisit Skyrim, I'm going to take note too. Elder Scrolls 6 will be similar in design the quest structure to this game, or will it be closer to Skyrim? Because honestly, I do prefer the quest structure in this game more. Raz, you stick out like a sore thumb there. Sweet whiskers.
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you learned?
Nothing, at least the killer. Here.
The Malmer planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no.
What's wrong?
This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what you found. We must move like Kenarthi herself is at our backs.
Oops, something bad's happening. Something real bad is happening. Oh, she is so scary.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, and one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you
This is
found?
the poison that killed him.
No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart of this wretched city.
I didn't notice the scent.
You're blind to it, easily remedied. Follow if you can.
Did you do something? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's like following the smell in Twilight Princess. Okay. This way? Hello? I'll just get rid of that. Oh, she's here.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me.
Tell me who killed the Sylvanar.
I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and his mate. I followed his orders.
Whose orders?
Ulandil. He said they could stop the Tempest. Had to be removed.
I've heard enough.
His orders. Had to follow his
There,
orders.
there. You did what you had to. As did I.
Yeah, don't piss her off. That was dumb of you guys. It was real stupid. Well, Mr. Backstabber himself. Shame your armor is so nice, because you're a jerk. I like how the light reflects off of him, though. Torch. And here's Harani and the Vice Reef. I'm surprised Raz isn't here.
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat.
Your assassin said you ordered the Sylvanar's death.
My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ.
Your assassin bought Daedric blood from the apothecary and used it to kill the Sylvanar.
Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
The Green Lady isn't dead.
You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maormer people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty. The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
Sea rat coward! I'll have your head for this!
Have his scent, and soon his heart.
Stop! All of you! This madness ends now. This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
It's clear the Maormer betrayed Canarthi's roost.
This does not excuse mindless slaughter. We are better than our enemies. You must apprehend him. Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal. We must learn what the Maormer plan for Canarthi's roost.
I'll go after him.
I trust you'll do what's best for my people. Now I must apologize to Vice-Reeve Paladin. Whatever the Dominion needs, we will provide.
Are you gonna apologize, or should I leave you two alone? I guess I'll leave you two alone. Oh, he just went to his embassy. What a fool! He smoke bombed and ran 100 feet backwards. You chicken shit.
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter.
What are you gonna do to him?
I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harani the Marama is dead. Leave me to my work.
No, this isn't justice, it's revenge.
Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway?
Is this what your Sylvanar would want?
You dare speak for my Sylvanar? I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust.
She's good at those vivid descriptions.
Curse your bones, you're right. Take him away before I lose myself.
Keep her away from me.
Oh wow, you just bound yourself. That's a talent. You're in trouble. You'll probably be executed, but at least you won't be killed by her. Consider it a gift. Hello.
We've taken Ulandil into custody thanks to your quick action. No treaty will keep him from proper justice.
The Green Lady wanted to take revenge.
I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulandil what he meant about the Tempest. After what that Green Lady did to him, it is difficult for him to focus. But what he did say isn't good at all.
What did he say?
The Maomir have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived. Some sort of invasion force. With the Dominion's help, perhaps we can fortify the town. That alone may save many lives.
Have you officially joined the Dominion?
I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island. It's a new beginning for Canarthi's Roost. We will prosper or fall together.
Hey, Slowpaws.
You call me Slowpaws? That's not very nice. I got a thingy. I didn't want to enchant it, I wanted to lock it, game. Chest piece bears the marking of the Queen's own navy. It's light enough. Okay. Wait. It's light enough someone could swim with it, and it's a heavy armor. That's... Huh, how does that work?
You. Yes, you. Commander Caranet needs you immediately.
What do you mean?
The Maomir attacked Cat's Eye Key from the sea.
Key?
Commander Caranet holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Maomir before they push into Mistral. Zairi will find more to help. Be swift, Slowpaws.
I'll find the commander. The city of Mistral is under attack. The Tempest unleashed. Karenith. Pigs! Oh, this place. I remember this. Hard to tell if this is the weather or just the natural daylight cycle. Although it is starting to rain.
You there. The Marmor attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort.
Zeri said you were preparing a counterattack.
Huh. A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces are scattered too thin. If we can't hold the gates, Mistral will fall to the Marmor.
What can I do?
I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market. Send them my way. We need everyone able to defend Mistral on this side of the wall.
Snakes.
Those Maomir pirates came from the water. They're all over Cat's Eye Key.
What happened here?
Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate with a broken spar and we ran.
Are your wounds serious?
No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there. By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe Sergeant Firion can pull off her counterattack.
What counterattack?
The Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers. I'm sure she can tell you the details. We'll get moving. Gods grant you strength.
Baranton?
We can't let those Marama pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our families.
What happened here?
I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. Those sea viper cowards made them snap at everyone in striking distance.
Were you wounded?
No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I? You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Firion plans to strike back. Give those pirate cowards a trouncing.
You should get to safety. Head to Mistral.
I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this side of the gate, I'll claw it off myself.
Hey, Firion again. Long time no see. Hey, and Gathwin's here too.
What are you doing here? It doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really care.
One of the survivors said you're planning a counterattack.
You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to cut off the snake's head. We are the Dominion counterattack.
What can I do?
I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. Don't worry, your wizard friend can seal the gate behind us.
Shouldn't you hold the gate?
I'll hold the gate, if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you.
Let me think about this.
Don't take too long. The sooner we hit the Sea Vipers, the sooner we stop their plans.
You aided me at the Temple of the Morning Springs. I'd be a fool not to return the favor. Whatever the Sea Viper's plan, we should hurry.
Are you sure you want to do this?
You've already proven your courage. If I'm to die in this battle, I'd rather it be at your side than alone on this beach. But we won't let it come to that. If you can hold the Sea Viper's attention, I'll do what I can to keep you on your feet.
Oh, you're a healer.
Think quickly. I can't tell what magics the Sea Vipers are brewing, but I know they can't be good for Mistral.
Alright, I'm gonna take someone more combative.
Then let's fillet
Fillet these fish elf bastards. Find signs of the Malmer plan. Okay. I'll just do that. Edalus.
Hey, squad got separated. Nistel and I found Onglord. They hurt him bad.
What happened to him?
Sea vipers carved runes in his chest. I grabbed him. Nistel held them off.
Where's Nistel?
Hunting sea vipers. If you see her, tell her Onglorn will be alright.
Did you learn what the Sea Viper's plan for Mistral?
You've done your part. Get back to Mistral when you can.
Okay. She's not aggroing. She is aggroing. Damn it. Game, can we go up the stairs? Thank you. No, I don't think she made it. Marina still is dead. Marine's body is covered in wounds, sword slashes, broken bones, and even a few fang marks. Weapons are broken. Heavy scoring mars her armor. One limp hand holds a bloody bandage. The other grips a bloody piece of paper. Oh, that kind of snapped her out of combat. Are we going in that cave? I guess we are. Oh, it's not a cave. Never mind. Mazar, who are you?
Erring in head is bad, but when it remains somewhat head-shaped, that is good, yes?
What happened to you?
I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange howling. Then warriors came out of nowhere and struck without mercy.
Who attacked?
Sea vipers, Maorama pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've never been in the skooma trade. I meant moon sugar. Hit my head, you see.
What do they want?
Our deaths, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention to those totems. Well, until they collapsed the cave entrance.
Why did they collapse the cave?
Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. The wizard tried to tell me something, but I couldn't hear him at all. He stuffed this paper in my hands and walked off. Here, maybe you can make sense of it.
You should get to safety.
What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves. I heard rumors of a secret door by the cliffs, but I never saw it myself.
Thank you. Goodbye. Mr. Skooma Dealer, you're a problem. But we're not dealing with Skooma right now, so that's another story. Wind tunnel! Oh, this is Elseal. Elseal. It's good we didn't bring the lady. That's cool, it's like a Tesla coil.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I can... Excuse me, do you mind?
We're here to stop the sea vipers.
Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane they summoned to dash our fleet against Kanathi's roost? That's nothing compared to their current efforts.
What's worse than a hurricane?
You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it, like water through a funnel.
How can we block the funnel?
Exactly the right question. It seems the sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem, hold forth the lodestone, and harmlessly siphon the energy away. You should see for yourself.
Are you sure it's harmless?
Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless, smoking husk. But do avoid standing in the puddles, would you?
No, that seems fine. Did you just experiment with me?
Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution. You have the principle. Now to apply it to the other storm totems before... Well, best not to worry about that.
About what?
No, I really shouldn't worry you.
Tell me why the sea vipers need these storm totems.
I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy very quickly. And, well, to release it, just as quickly.
What does that mean?
Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the sea viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral. Does that seem equitable? The only certainty is the lack of time. You should hurry.
Let's see, so this way. Oh man, we have to fight. Probably the combatant and not the healer. I have to charge my weapon. We haven't really encountered any boss type enemies yet on this quest line. There's another one right over here. Can I get it from over here? Nope. Something's fighting me. Oh, I want to talk to her. Is there a way I can cheese this? Oh. They're not... Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Kind of glitched. I didn't want to fight him. Why did I press trigger? run past you. You. Anyone who still wants to fight me by the time I get to this thing, that's good for you. Wow, where'd I go? Jeez, sent me flying. She's stuck in combat over there. She sure is. I can't run past anything. Come on, come over here. Lose interest. Lose interest. There you go. The last one is through another tunnel. So I basically have to fight everything or else she gets stuck. Alright. You. 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 Are you in range for that? No, you are not. Here, I have one of these. Meh. Also, Psijic projection. He's a
This
Psijic?
is Eelsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Malma.
You're not actually a Psijic member, are you?
I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound Storm Slave.
What does that mean?
The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Kanathi's roost, killing anything it touches. Except for the thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving no trace of the town.
There must be a way to stop this.
There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave, but the lodestone now has enough storm energy to counteract the false winds. Elegant, yes?
What happens when I release Storm Slave?
It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Kanathi's roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and yourself.
Alright, I'll stop the
You'll
ritual.
have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Kanathi's roost. There I'll tread water in the open sea until I've observed your success. Merely a precaution. I have every confidence.
He's kind of a weird guy.
I wish Nestel could have seen that thing.
Oh, that is a... Holy smokes, that is a big Storm Atronach. I hate these snakes. A Camus. Centralia horn. No game. What are you doing to me? Ah, okay. I can't cheese it. Snake is not very strong at all. So Westerhorn. Why is this one all blue and glowy? Cactida. Happy I took her and not the mage. I don't need heals for this. I need damage.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Okay.
Come, you must leave this place. Follow me.
That's weird. You rarely hear an Atronach talk. I mean, they're capable of it, but they usually don't have much to say to people like us. And here's Gathwin. Oh, here's everyone. Green Lady, Harani, Sergeant, Zeri. I can't help but notice the mage isn't here. Where's Elsil? I don't see him anywhere. Oh, the Malmer sailor's friendly now?
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes? Not so thrilling for the Malmer, of course.
How'd you find me?
The Malmer are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Kenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people.
Okay.
If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral Armory is not what it once was.
So what now?
The Malmer are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Kenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared.
What places?
If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Kenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkel Guard and report to Watch Captain Astanya.
Okay.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz Her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may owe you a favor.
Ask you a few questions before I go?
Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no.
Who is this watch captain?
Astanya's the lovely watch captain of the Volkelgard Watch. Raz has shared more than one drink with the captain, and more than one fight. She's getting a bit grouchy now that she's tied to one port, but she should set you aright.
What do you do, Raz?
This one is a simple Khajiit, like he said when we first met. He resolves issues as they come up. He acts in the best interest of the Dominion and the Queen.
Uh-huh. Alright, I guess you'll tell us later. Do you think he'll see you again?
Oh, Raz would not be surprised. You have already proven yourself a competent sword. Simple Khajiit like this one have a tendency to need competent people like you.
What can I expect in Oridon?
Very tall elves and very pretty shores. Oridon is the most worldly part of the Somerset Isles, and still many of the High Elves consider it a sanctuary away from the rest of the world. This one thinks they are kidding themselves.
I could take the boat without even talking to her? Really? Where did Elsil go? Oh, I guess he was on a different far-off shore somewhere else.
The Prowler is headed to Oridon, and we're happy to ferry you there. When you're ready, hop in the launch. We'll set you up with your own bunk.
Why are you heading to Oridon?
Chests full of gold. Owning a sound ship after a hurricane can be quite lucrative, even when the only cargo is Dominion luminaries seeking passage. Don't worry, I won't charge you. Without your help, the Prowler would be a mass of broken timber.
Is your ship ready to sail?
Aye, the Prowler is fully restored and ready for heavy seas. Quartermaster Oblan even managed a few improvements using some Maurmer donations. Have no fear, she'll get you safely to Oridon.
Okay. Oridon, the second largest of the Somerset Isles. Oridon has always served the High Elves as a buffer between the Serene Archipelago. Oh, we already read this, didn't I? We read that. I guess it is the second largest. I mean, the main Somerset Isle is the... Is it just called the Somerset Isle? I think it's just called Somerset, the main island, and Oradon is one of the branch-offs. Let's take a quick peek at the map, and I'll see. Okay, so yeah, Somerset's the biggest one. Then you have Oradon, and a couple little islands connected, I guess. Come to think of it, the implication is there's more islands than this. I mean, that's Strosum Kai. That's not part of Somerset. It's too far anyways. And this... Is this part of Gold Coast? No, this little island hasn't been touched upon. What about these two little guys? Yeah, I guess they're just there. You do go here. That's the... Sapiarchs, I think, are there. The whole thing to do there. Okay, well, we're in Ardon. We're gonna make our way through the Aldmeri Dominions quest line. It, like I said, shouldn't take too long, especially compared to the previous stuff, because we don't have to do the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, the main story, the Cold Harbor, none of that. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me. Come back off the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.